Hi, I'm Imogen Rose, and this is Small Talk Music, Episode 2, and I'm going to play a couple tunes I wrote for you today. Okay, all right. Shall I start?
Yeah.
Can I have some more water before I start? It's the rain, dude. It's crazy how, as a singer, just the weather affects your instrument, you know? I mean, as a guitar player, too, like, humidity and temperature drops, like, mid-set will make the guitar go out of tune.
Yeah.
But,
especially acoustic guitars,
yeah.
They keep, like, humidifiers, right, in guitar rooms?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and you got to keep one in your guitar case, too.
Yeah? Keep what in my guitar case?
Like something to humidify the case.
Oh, really?
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, I use a sponge, a clean sponge, like brand new, and then I fill it with water, and then I squeeze the water out, and then I put that in a bag, and I keep a little opening in the bag, and so the water from the sponge will... See if they made a movie about our two lives, I'd not get a part in yours, but you'd star in mine. And is it vain to feel hurt over feeling forgotten while you're doing just fine? And is it silly that I still think about your sister? You know, we were friends first, and I kinda really miss her. I guess Arizona is treating you well, but I gotta get out of this 100-degree hell, and I have a whole life you know nothing about, and I still spend my time hoping I'll see you around. I've been having a hard time writing new songs, 'cause your name always shows up where it doesn't belong. So fuck you for being so damn good, 'cause I haven't moved on quite like I should, and I have a whole life you know nothing about, and my mom still loves you even after I told her how it all went down. And I think that I got better to feel better, and of that I'm not too proud. But I guess it just scares me that being friends didn't work out, 'cause a part of me came from part of you, and I don't know if you can say the same. Yes, a part of me is terrified of wanting you, and I don't know if you're the one to blame.
Oh, my God. That, like,
How was
siren.
that, Shane?
Perfect.
Perfect, right?
Perfect.
Perfect. Oh, yeah, I forgot
Perfect.
you have the mic.
Yes.
Okay, Imogen.
Wow.
How do you feel? How do you feel today on this rainy day?
I'm nervous, but I'm grateful to be playing.
Yeah. We're
Yeah.
so happy to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Tell us about that song you just played.
That is a song that I wrote in the midst of it, in the midst of the happening that incited it, which was a breakup. And completely forgot about for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
And then started playing again and sort of connecting with it in this way I didn't before, which was like looking back on I could look back on that situation and reconnect with my pain almost like I'm looking over the shoulder of myself writing it now. And like I felt that shoulder when I wrote it, but I didn't know what it would be. So it's a very comforting song for me. But it's it's about feeling like you're still in the relationship and the other person's done and you're kind of grasping for them and resenting them and then watching them show up in every part of your life and still loving and honoring that and kind of coming in and out of reverence for the part of myself that was cultivated from knowing this other person so intimately and holding on to that while working through the resentment and bitterness that a heartbreak naturally entails.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I think like each song, at least for myself as a songwriter, can bring a new collection, or each relationship brings a new collection of music, and it can be so beautiful and like kind of like therapy to write and sing, and that's kind of my storage. That's kind of what it feels like. So yeah, that was beautiful.
It's very cathartic writing songs,
Yeah.
It's true.
Do you want to move on to the next one?
Yes.
Okay.
Since we are at NYU, I will be playing my song called Timothy Chalamet. Yeah.
Love this one.
She told me to come in closer, pressed her lips against my shoulder. Movie playing, we let the credits roll all night. Lay my head down, Timothy Chalamet in the background. Room is swaying, say my name, turn out the lights. Oh, take my hand, give me this dance. I was never one for romantic antics, but I might as well take a chance. You know I live for nights like these, tangled up in linen sheets, but I'm yours undeniably. Don't try to stop a heart in motion, give myself up for your devotion. I'm yours undeniably. Oh baby, I'm yours undeniably. We sat in the park at sunset, picnic basket, picture perfect. Lovely lady, let me look at you a while. Lay my head down, Joni Mitchell plays in the background. Sky turns navy, da 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 da. Oh, take my hand, give me this dance. I was never one for romantic antics, but I might as well take a chance. You know I live for nights like these, tangled up in linen sheets, but I'm yours undeniably. Don't try to stop a heart in motion, ocean, giving myself up for your devotion. I'm yours undeniably. Oh, baby, I'm yours undeniably.
Yeah.
Very NYU of you.
Yes.
Very
It
NYU
felt
of you.
NYU.
Yeah.
Is this getting the little avocado?
Yes.
Okay, good. I was worried. I was like, no.
No, it has to get the avocado. That's our little mascot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Do you want to tell us about that one? I mean, we know it's NYU, but like.
Oh, I think that one's pretty self-explanatory, to be honest.
How'd you write it?
How'd I write it? You know, I sat down in my room and was like, I'm going to write something that I want to listen to. Like, what's the song that I kind of wish I could put on right now? And so I just picked up the guitar, and I didn't have any chords in mind, and I'd never used these chords before, or like this progression. And
Yeah.
the jazzy nature of it sort of just came in the time of me writing it, just in the process, which was really hip when like a song unfolds itself in front of you.
Yeah.
I think rather than digging for it. And so I just wrote it in like 20 minutes, and I've continuously thought that it was unfinished, and then sort of just became satisfied with its brevity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, I feel like the best songs sometimes happen so quick. So
Yeah.
It's really nice. It's really beautiful.
True that. Yeah. Thank you.
Do you want to move on to the next one?
Yes. All right. So I'll talk about this one before I play it.
Yeah.
I wrote this song during quarantine, and it was just before I was to turn 16, and I was really devastated by the halt that life had come to, as was everyone, of course. But I really felt like, okay, I'm about to be 16. What happened to this being like my prime of adolescence, you know? What happened to high school being all the good times remembered later on? Like, and obviously no one wants to peak in high school, but I definitely felt like a part of my evolution as a sort of a blossoming individual was stunted, and like time was being wasted and ripped from me, and the only way to really reconcile the reality with my wants and expectations was to just immortalize the conflict within me and just be very much content with not knowing. And I think that was the beginning for myself of being comfortable with not knowing what's coming next. And this song is like, it's about change in a way, and kind of growing up. And so when I started playing it when I was 16, I'd be like, this is a song about change and how like you can only accept change, like change is inevitable. And then I was like, the other, like a couple of months ago, I was watching a 17-year-old sing a song about change and how inevitable change is. And I was watching her so, like bitterly, not towards her as an individual in any way, but just like, oh, really? Like, change is inevitable? Well, fuck that. Like, I still don't want change. I'm tired being cool with this. Like, I'm freaking out and overwhelmed. And so in this way, this song is like, it's my personal reminder that I just don't always believe. And it's like, it's a reminder that I can get to a place of contentment. And I think we all start in a place of contentment. And growing up just feels like trying to get back to my younger self in a way. Trying to get back to that like childlike nature of learning things and then being okay or being excited about this new knowledge. I was excited about the fact that change was never changing. And this song is just a compilation of lyrics and ideas that I've had on eves of big events and big, birthdays, New Year's, day before, a lot of different things. So, yeah, this is called Before the Lights Go Down. Well, he was 17 when I saw him cry for the first time, mourning what had gone by, and he told me wasted time will lead me to regret. Well, I took his hand and I led him through what it meant to be a man, just what he had to do, and I showed him just how much life he had left. But change is never changing, and our old ways are coming back to haunt us in our sleep. And how can we stray from sorrow when there's no tomorrow guarantee? Oh, oh, oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, I found a photograph from when I was 4, smiling up at my mother laying on the floor, and I catch a glimpse of her eyes from back then when she turns to me and laughs, throwing back her head. And I've been driving fast on the freeway late at night, and it's starting to feel like I'm running for my life, oh, trying to catch up with the road that never ends, oh, praying to hold on to anything I can, but time slips through our hands right when we think we understand why we're crying, and all that we can do is try our best to learn to live like we're dying. Oh, whoa. Maybe one day before the lights go down, well, there'll be a perfect moment, singing to a crowd, and they'll hear me and know just what I mean. Oh, they'll hear me and I'll be free.
So beautiful.
I like that one.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to move on
What's
to
up?
the next one, maybe? Just since you explained
Yeah.
it already.
All right.
I need to get one. What the hell? How
Vocal
do you
warm-ups.
even do that?
Do you not do that?
I cannot go that high, though. You can do whistle notes? Can you do whistle notes? What the
Not right
hell?
now. Not with the
What
rain.
hell?
The rain, how's that affecting your voice?
It adds phlegm. Like,
I see.
it makes it really
yeah,
scratchy
I feel like
and
my
phlegmy.
voice has been super scratchy, and I think it's just this season maybe, but
Yeah, it's like the cold air and the rain. And there's sort of there's like a grace that I've started doing before playing. Yeah, and if you want, I kind of want to say that right now, if that's okay.
Say grace. Yeah, let's
Yeah,
do
yeah.
it.
Grace.
Thank you, music, for the chance to connect with others and with myself. Thank you, creation, for tethering me to my humanity and connecting me with the divine. Thank you, inspiration, for keeping me on my toes. Thank you, Shane. Thank you, Sia, for your time and your energy and patience. And thank you, music. Once again. Okay, let's do it. Born of your blood, but never enough for your name. You taught me love, and leaving were just the same. And I didn't think it would fuck me up this way. I didn't think It's like running water between your fingertips. Call your daughter before she finally slips. And I didn't think you would walk away like this. I didn't think You say you're afraid of losing me, but you don't see a better option. You say you don't want to watch someone you don't know grow old. Well, good thing you don't call too often. You say you're afraid of losing me, but in the end, you don't bother. If you're so afraid of losing me, try calling your fucking daughter. Try calling your fucking daughter. Just call your daughter. Just call your daughter. so you'd have someone to blame. And I didn't think that you could cause this pain. I didn't think. I didn't think.
Wow.
I think that's probably one of my favorites. I don't know if you played this at your Kubrick show, but I just like there was like a couple songs that kind of like stick in my mind, and like this is probably one of them, and it's like just so beautiful.
Thank you.
It's always a funny thing to like describe your backpack to someone to get something.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? You're like the smaller one.
Yeah.
No, the bigger smaller one.
Yeah, because they'd never know also how many pockets you have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Check.
Oh my god, this one is like low-key clearer than mine.
Oh my god, this might be. Yeah. It's a good video.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Do you want to talk about this next one, or do you want to talk about it after?
I'll talk about it before. Yeah, so how do I put this? I wrote the song right before coming to Tucson, or not Tucson, coming to New York from Tucson, my hometown, right before turning 18. And yes, I wrote it when I was a minor, and it's a this next song is called Lottery Ticket. I wrote it before I turned 18. And it's about taking on the freedoms that adulthood brings, my adulthood brings, both for myself and for older men. 'Cause
Okay.
older
I see.
men
Yeah. Okay.
love to break boundaries. And I wrote this feeling really violated by a mentor of mine. So, yeah. And I was like, fuck, I'm going to turn 18 soon. Then this won't be as weird as it really is. So, I guess it's about that. I never know how to say it quite right. Like, yeah, this is about that time that I got groomed, ? Like,
Yeah.
so, but also that time that I really liked it. Soon I can buy my lottery ticket, and I'm not prepared for all that comes with it. But I've been playing the numbers game for a while now. You seem twice your age, they've been saying for a while now. And all I could see was some sweet consideration when you found me while looking for validation. And I can almost hear you now. All I ever really told her is that I'd take her out if only she were a bit older. He knows no consequences, just a compliment, he says, and he's doused in confidence as he watches his words run through my head and when she is 17. And the worst part is you could call me compliant. I guess that's what I get for being so damn defiant. So why are you looking at me in what used to be that charming way, when you and I both know there's nothing safe that I can say, 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 there's nothing safe. He knows no consequences, just a compliment, he says, and he's doused in confidence as he watches his words run through my head, and I am paying for it, 'cause he can't help but say what he means. Well, intention doesn't mean much when she is 17. Have I mentioned I'm in high school? Have I mentioned that I'm still 17? I think I mentioned I'm in high school. Right after you mention your PhD, have I mentioned I'm in high school? Have I mentioned that I'm still 17? I think I mentioned I'm in high school. Right after you, he knows no consequences, just a compliment, he says, and he's doused in confidence as he watches his words run through my head, and I am paying for it, 'cause he can't help but say what he means. Well, intention is worth fuck all when she is 17. Yeah, your intention. Yeah, your intention. 'Cause she can't, and you shouldn't.
That was intense. I felt that. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Thanks. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. It's so moving. I'm so
Yeah,
moved. Oh my goodness. I was like rocking.
Lyrics are just so intimate, and it's just
Wow. You gotta hear this with headphones.
I'm
Crazy.
excited. I'm gonna listen to this.
So, no, this is great.
Yeah.
I'm glad there isn't many people here too.
Yeah, we were
Like-
gonna invite people to watch, but I feel like it's just so much.
That's too
better.
much.
It's, like,
It's too
good.
much. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for being on Small Talk Music. And do you want to tell people your Instagram, socials?
Thank you for having me. Yeah, my Instagram is Imogen Rose Music. IMOGENROSE Music. My website is www.imogenrosemusic.com. I have a newsletter.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can look me up online just as Imogen Rose wherever you listen to music.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yay!
Wow, that was amazing.
Yeah, that was incredible.
Thank you so much.
Thank
So
you.
glad.